Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka. I am the creator of this awesome channel. I'm getting ready to bring you guys your collective reading for today, and it is the Daily Tea, right? So now I pick up on past, present, and future energies, y'all. So this could be your moment now. It could have happened in the past or it may not have happened yet. But I want you to just stay in a positive mindset when listening to this because I do drop a bunch of nuggets, okay? My spirit guides love giving you the cheat sheets. If it's not your story, just don't force it. But however, take what you need, leave what you don't need. All right. Now, um, I want to set my intentions before I get started so we can all be on the same page energetically here. Also, Instagram, when this video gets to about 15 minutes, I will cut it off. Go over to my YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when this video is available. YouTube fam, go over to my IG and follow me there. I do post videos there that are not a part of my YouTube world and other motivational messages as well. All right, you guys, so here we go. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this collective reading today for my daily tea. I thank you for speaking through me and hearing me clearly, protecting us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you, and closing the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or the purpose of these readings. Thank you for protecting me from any psychic attacks, any negative energies that are being directed towards me, in closing all communication to anyone who is against me or my community. Thank you so much for using me as a messenger. And so it is. All right, y'all, I'm gonna jump right in, but hold on one second. All right, so if I say it's your energy and it's not your energy, it's your person's energy, you flip these roles as you see fit. You know who plays what in your story. Y'all know how this goes. So if you watch me daily, you know how I would do it, right? But if you're new, of course, I gotta say this over and over again because sometimes our new folk tend to don't understand and know how this goes, right? However, I am going to speak it as I see it. All right, so I don't know if I'm talking to a masculine, I don't know if I'm talking to a feminine person, but however, whatever I see laid here or however spirit tells me to speak it, that's how I'm going to speak it, okay? But if you're feminine and watching it and I'm speaking directly to a masculine energy, then you just know that this is your person, all right? Now, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my spirit guides. What is the message for today's daily tea? Ooh, it's a storm warning, y'all, in the contract. Give me more, sir. Give me more. All right. These energies, I tell you, they change daily here. But so what's happening is there's a storm brewing, or if you're not in this storm at the moment, and of course it's raining outside if you're here in the lovely Baltimore. It's just basically saying that there's a storm coming. Okay, you guys, the storm is not to make you feel like, oh shit, like my whole life is getting ready to fall apart. It's about to be some chaos. What am I going to do? So don't panic here. Sometimes the storm comes to shift our views, right? The way that we're thinking, and even to make us move when it's time for us to do something. Because sometimes we get so stuck in our comfort zone, we won't move out of that comfort zone. And pretty much that's what the storm does. It helps us to get things going, right? Now, it could be, something going on with the external world or within your own emotional life. However, right, this is just a caution. All right, so just be conscious, remember, but not fearful. Okay, now that you know that you could be going through something, you'll also be able to process this a lot better, right? Instead of going at it being anxious or worrisome and things like that, you already prepared mentally for what's coming. Just calm down, okay, and learn what you need to learn and gain the clarity that you need to do in this situation. And remember to investigate your options here, okay, and honor yourself and your own intentions regardless, because honey, this got something to do with a contract. I didn't get to take my Claritin this morning because I gave my son the last one last night and they were cutting grass today. So yes, I do feel a little tickle in my throat here. So if I stop and drink, excuse me, I ain't fitting to be coughing all in the screen, and I refuse to stop and record this video over again. Now, it has a lot to do with a contract, okay? So this contract is basically talking about a partnership. I really feel like this could be something related to love or family or something like that, but we don't know just yet. But it has a lot to do with partnership or some type of legal commitment, right? So these scales, they have to balance. This is why the storm is brewing here. This is where the storm warning is definitely coming in here. Now, this is indicating that a committed connection that you have of some sort, whatever that connection is about, all right, whether it's a business deal, whether it's the sale of a new home, a new job, or even a commitment in a marriage, or even someone that you see, as a potential person, right? Now, to be with, just put it that way. Okay, it's usually something that requires, this sometimes can require some type of legal binding document too as well. All right, now whatever this is, this card can shine some light on some potential new opportunities, right? So just be receptive and be aware of what's coming your way, right? Because this could be a good storm that's coming your way. This is something that could literally change some things up so that you can balance the scales here in your life, right? Whatever this may be, maybe you may have some financial obligations to someone, right? That could be it too as well. But just take it how it resonates. You know your story here. Now, you may not feel like the magician, okay, because this is in the reverse. You are the alchemist of your life. So you just have to remember that, right? You have the power here to co-create whatever it is that you desire for yourself. You just have to be a vibrational match to that. This is basically talking about knowing and using your true power here. And when you're in a reverse position, you're being warned that you may be missing out on a great opportunity here, okay? Especially when it comes to whatever this situation is here that involves some partnership. Okay, now you may not be taking advantage of this creative energy, right? This is why this is in the reverse. But you do have the power here to transform things for yourself, to create something new for yourself, whether it's a home, a business, a family, a life direction, whatever it is, you have the power to do this. All right, you have to do this. This is why the storm is coming, because you're not moving, you're not taking action, or you need something to help you shift your views. But it's a positive thing how I'm taking it, right? Because the scales will balance and everything will work out when this storm actually comes to push you on. Now, let's see what this is about here. Let me tell us what this storm warning is about. This contract and all that other stuff. Ooh. I got a Queen of Wands here in the reverse here. So this Queen of Wands is someone that's very demanding, very revengeful, okay? They could be selfish, very argumentative, very explosive. So this storm could be involving that person. Whoever that person is to you, whether it's you, someone else, someone you're connected to, however it is, whatever resonates, the first person that comes to mind, that's it, okay? Now, this Queen of Wands here in the reverse, tell us more about this person, Spirit. Sometimes it'd be so many cards in my hand, it's hard to shuffle them, but that's all right. I let them fall out on us. I had quite a few cards that just jumped out. I really don't want to take them like that, but I am. All right, so with this Queen of Wands here in the reverse, I have the Four of Swords that came out in the reverse, the Nine of Swords, the King of Cups, the High Priestess reverse, Six of Swords reverse, and the Four of Wands reverse. So what I'm getting here is there's a lot of fear and there's a lot of anxiety, all right, that's taking place right now with this person. And it has to do with a masculine energy and this Queen of Wands in reverse. So a masculine energy and this feminine energy together. Now, whatever this fear and anxiety is about, this is what we're going to find out. All right, so someone in this connection in particular just pretty much doesn't trust the other person or vice versa. And there's a lot of regret here. Now, this King of Cups is really taking this time doing a lot of contemplating, right? Because they're focused on their one cup. As you can see, there's one cup here that they're looking at, right? And they're focused on this one cup, pretty much trying to make a decision here, using their logic, using their intuition. This person is very calm too about this. That's the thing. They're very diplomatic here and they feel very balanced at this moment about whatever they need to do or whatever is in that cup. But it's some anxiety that's causing them, or that was causing them to avoid looking at the problems and facing it, right? But now, as you can see, they're beginning to look at the problems here. They're looking in this cup like, what? I need to face this, right? still kind of thinking and contemplating. But however, this high priestess here that's coming out in the reverse is basically could be two things that I got going on here. This masculine energy or this feminine energy here in the reverse is very repressed in their intuition, okay, or have hidden motives here, okay. Now, it has a lot to do with their foundation. All right, so we got the Four of Wands in the reverse. Ain't no celebrating going on in this situation here, honey. That's all I'm saying, right? It ain't no celebration. This home is not relaxed. It's not a reliable foundation that they got going on. You know, this could be someone that you're married to, someone that you're engaged to, someone that you have kids by, someone, you understand, whoever it is. It could be someone that you have some type of obligation to. Okay, it's in the reverse, so you don't feel supported. It's a lack of support within this situation and instability, right? Now, in conflict on top of that, or it could be conflict that is brewing. What I'm getting here is that someone is having a hard time moving on or letting go of this situation, right? So this is where all the fear is coming in at. It's some trauma or some toxicity or whatever has taken place in you or your person's life here, and it's trauma. It's traumatic, right? And sometimes when you have to do these transitions, it's hard to do that. It's difficult to make these changes, and you end up carrying the baggage along with you. And this is what's happening here, and this is why this fear is here. All right, now tell us more about this, Spirit. Really, you got to move on beyond trauma or beyond the trauma, either you or your person. But this is masculine energy here that needs to make a decision. And what's happening is they are making a decision, but they're coming in as this Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse, which basically is saying that when you're in the reverse, it's like you're in this lower vibe here. Okay, your frequency is pretty low, right? Or it could be some codependencies that are still lingering on, and that's what I'm picking up from this king. Sometimes the king in Pentacles in reverse pretty much do things for their own personal gain, right? It's not really about the collective. We're trying to be a provider for both people, or however it goes, right? But there's a difficult decision that needed to be made or needs to be made, and this King of Pentacles been really trying to weigh their options here. Stumped. I mean, don't know which way to go. I'm stuck between sides, you know, just really trying to be a peacemaker in this situation, but it's really not causing peace. It's really creating a storm here, right? Now, it's going to be some truth revealed. All right, so yeah, the daily tea is bringing out truth, honey. Yes, truth in a storm. They've been so indecisive here, but the truth is going to be revealed. All right, now the reason why is because they really are fearful that whatever decision that they make is going to bring a negative consequence. Okay, so they've been really taking this time. Somebody has in my collective been taking this time to really focus on this task entirely. What do I do? I need to make a decision, right? And this is their focus, and they're trying to cultivate something new for themselves on top of that, right? Now, tell us more. What is this truth about, Spirit? What will be revealed here? All right, so I got me a page here in the reverse. So pretty much this masculine energy doesn't really see the bigger picture when it comes to that Queen of Wands in reverse. Whoever this low vibrational femme is, right? Not seeing the bigger picture. They are hopeless about that situation. It's at this point now where it's like, you know, I don't want to do it anymore. And they're being very impatient or hasty at this moment about this. Reason being is because they're lacking the ideas of how to get this going. They don't have any idea of how they're going to say it, how they're going to do it here. And it's really making them impatient about it, okay? And it makes them look almost as if they're unreliable, but they're coming in, all right? So this masculine energy is coming in very quickly here, and they're doing it regardless because why? They have a goal, okay? And this goal is just basically to succeed at whatever it is that they're trying to overcome here, regardless of whatever the challenges is or will come up with this Queen of Wands in reverse. All right, so if you my masculine energy, be prepared. The storm is not coming to keep you stuck or scare you, right? But it's coming to help you shift your views and for you to be able to move forward to the next stage in your life. All right, IG, catch me on YouTube. Peace. Thank you. Tell us more about this. All right, so I got the Hangman in the reverse with the Emperor. So this is all about you, baby. So apparently, you know, I must have a masculine energy that's tapped in right now, right? But this, you or your person, okay, basically is ready to come out of this Hangman energy. All right, I mean, they're still in this stubborn energy on top of that because the Emperor here is in the reverse here. They're still being a little rigid or stubborn about this, but they're ready to come out of this Hangman position because there's been a lot of stalling within this particular situation that needs to be done. It's time for this contract to end. The scales have to balance, right? But it will balance in your favor, okay? So if you are my masculine listening in, you will win. That's what came to me. You may not feel like the magician right now or the alchemist of your life over this situation, but in the end you will win because you do have angelic support that's supporting you, bringing temperance into the situation here in balance. Now, you have a vision, a very clear vision of what it is that you want for yourself. You want to work in harmony with this person, right? Because there's always an imbalance. You never can work in harmony together. But it will come to a point where there's going to be some positive changes with this situation and this person. Okay? Because you're ready to gain a new perspective, especially when it comes to having another relationship, right? Or even on love in general, because with this particular situation, it kind of pushed you to this energy where you feel like love is bullshit, okay? You feel like love is straight bullshit, and this is why it's hard for you to get into any other connections or even to be committal, okay? Very non-committal energy from this masculine energy here. Now, there's going to be some positive changes, and you will recover from your loss in this situation. That's why the scales are balanced. Okay, now you may feel like it's a hardship or some loss here, but guess what? Everything is going to improve. This is just basically what it's saying. It's going to improve. Okay, this Queen of Pentacles is coming out again in reverse. This is whoever this person is that you're connected to, or even if you are this person. All right, now the Queen of Pentacles is someone that can be very, very shallow. I mean, I'm sorry to say it. If you are this Queen of Pentacles, sometimes it's selfish energy here. The insecurities are what sets in. But this is just really codependent energy, right? You or this person is in this situation for the wrong reasons. A lot of times it has a lot to do with getting that money. Now, the thing about this Queen of Pentacles is that if you are my masculine energy, this person is someone that you have some financial obligations to. Okay, this can end up leading to some type of legal matter, period, right? Because y'all tied in some kind of way, right? But the Sun card is here. That's Spirit telling you that it's going to be some positivity that will come out of this situation, okay? You got to be optimistic. All right, because you want happiness. This will be something that will end up leading to your success. You just have to feel confident about it, okay? The doubt has to leave. You have to realize that you create the life that you desire for yourself because you are the magician. And when you realize how powerful you are and you use your true powers, then you'll be able to navigate through this situation just like you navigate through some other ones. It's just that this person, this feminine energy, is very, very overly emotional and very explosive in their energy and argumentative. So it seems like that is what you probably back down from, and you try to be the peacemaker so that you can avoid the conflict, right? You take on a passive aggressive energy, but the problem with taking on this passive aggressive energy is that it leads you nowhere. So you have to stand in your integrity and take your power back. Okay, take your power back because you are trying to manifest the life that you desire. Now this person, here they are, they jumping out heavy, Queen of Cups in the reverse. They're needy. Again, they're codependent. That's their issues that they have to work on. You are not responsible for this person. If you are my masculine energy that I'm speaking in, you're not speaking to, you are not responsible for this person here. Okay, this is their stuff that they have going on. They're needy. They're over emotional. If you are this person here that's operating in this energy, you have to get out of that energy and level up here because you too are the magician, and you too can co-create the life that you desire for yourself. You have to be a vibrational match to what it is you want. Only thing that you're going to continue to get is if you're projecting negative energies, is that's what's going to keep coming back to you. It's going to be situations that are not ideal or conducive to what it is you want. And what you both want is happiness. And even if it means that it's not, together, and the scales have to balance into a point where y'all can y'all can work together in cohesion in order to get things done. That's the best way to do everything. But until then, the storm is brewing, okay? And it's going to probably most likely cause some conflict here because we got two people that are operating in their lower selves. All right? Now, you both, some odd reason, it's just like it's a codependent relationship you guys have. And it makes me think of trauma bonds, okay? This is why it's so hard, because you cling to each other. This is past outdated habits, ways, fears, all of that. Failing to stay present and just keep focusing on the things that you don't have or what took place for you previously before, all of the heartbreak, it has to be released. This is in a reverse position. All right, so that's good. Whatever the heartbreak is, okay, you're not with this person who they're not together. All right, but there's conflict. But however, you guys will heal from this. You just have to forgive. That's the key, forgiveness. So that you can recover and that y'all can move on after all of the pain that you may have created or caused each other. Don't repress the hurt because it creates resentment. And then you guys are resenting each other. And then you're doing things to each other just to do what? Get back at one another. Okay? You don't want to stay in that energy. You want to heal from the past and move on. Someone needs to reconcile with their person. Okay, because I have a Queen of Swords here in the upright. This masculine energy needs to reconcile with their person. And this is their true counterpart that I'm picking up on. All right, so whoever this other queen is that's coming in the reverse is someone that they have some type of obligation to, and that's not their true counterpart. And that situation needs to be released in order for them to be able to move in towards this Queen of Swords here. You see that? The Eight of Swords is all about movement. And that's what's taking place. This masculine energy is making some moves. And they're coming in fast. They're making some decisions here so that they can go towards progressing. All right. Now, there's going to be some important news that's going to come. Now, this Queen of Swords person here is someone who's been through a lot of shit. Not only just in this connection, but probably has been through some things with this masculine energy that I'm pulling in. And at this point, this Queen of Swords is getting to the point of, you know what, I have to have clear boundaries for myself. And they have set some boundaries for themselves here. Okay, and they're not beating around the bush with it. It's like, this is what it is. This is what I want. Okay, being very, very picky and also independent. All right, this Queen of Swords also is someone who values their own space too as well, which is a good thing, right? Because I'm really picking up that this masculine energy is really also non-committal because they like their own independence. They don't want to give that up. Now, this masculine energy has this idea when it comes to this Queen of Swords. And so the idea is just something that is almost as if they dream about it. They daydream about it too on top of that. It's like it's always in their head. They're trying to figure out what to do next with this person. But it's some ideas that are coming from their intuition here. All right. And pretty much this masculine energy has gained, if you are this Queen of Swords, has gained a new perspective about you guys' relationship. And they have a newfound appreciation for you pretty much, right? They see the rewards. Okay? Definitely. They see the rewards. Your person sees you. They've been acting like they haven't, or really keeping the ideas to themselves. Now they're ready to explore those ideas. They've just been in this rebellious energy. And when you're in this rebellious energy, what ends up happening is, my Queen of Swords, if you're my Queen of Swords in my collective, you went into protective mode. So you put the bubble up, the shield went up, like, oh fuck, wait, I gotta protect myself at this moment, right? So now you set these boundaries. Set these boundaries. And that word got mixed with challenges. right? Because it's one of these things where you're ready to fight no matter what the challenges are. You got your sword there ready. You coming in as being very graceful and confident, but you holding your sword in your hand because you like, okay, I'm ready to cut whoever try to come at me. All right, I don't care who it is. Whoever tries to challenge my position, whatever, I'm gonna cut you. Pretty much, right? You in protective mode. Wow. Because this situation you got going on with this masculine person is just like, right now it's unconventional. It's not serving you. Thank you. And so what's really happening is this masculine energy is pretty much following a process here, you guys. Okay, they're very traditional and they're following some type of process here. This is where it seems like this indecisiveness is coming from. But again, look, the ideas, they have these ideas. They have a lot of ideas. All right, and they're coming forward to communicate those ideas. Whatever it is, they're going to have a conversation with this queen here. So something's going to be communicated with that queen in reverse. And it's going to have a lot to do with this, the Ten of Pentacles. So, if you my masculine collective, or if your person is this masculine, they're going to have a communication with the person that they are connected to, and they have a financial obligation to. They have a family with this person. Okay, and they could be married to them, or what's standing out heavily to me is the kid. They have a child by this person. They could have a little girl with this person. At one time, they did have a happy family. There could be a family where it's other children here. They could have 4 kids by this person, or it could be a total of 4 kids that this person has, and only one of them is theirs. You know, it can go either way. It doesn't, make a difference. But however, their money is tied up into this person some kind of way. This card is in the reverse. All right, so this is not traditional. This is breaking tradition here. And this is what the conversation is going to be had. All right, there's going to be some disputes, most definitely, about it. Okay, and it may cause some financial issues. I mean, that's where the contract card is coming in at. Your person on this masculine energy here wants to take a leap of faith right now. Just really tired of the same things happening over and over again. Really looking for their stability. Okay, now, yeah, the Fool. They're getting ready to be the Fool. They're getting ready to just go ahead and take this leap of faith here and trust that the universe is going to catch them. Which that's what's going to happen. You see the safety net here. So once they decide to take that leap of faith here and fall back, the universe is going to support them and raise them back up. So no matter what happens in this situation, they still going to come out winning. That's still coming to me. All right, because they made a choice to go after their new beginning and their freedom, because they are definitely oppressed by this situation here. All right, now, thank you. Yep, they're going towards this, and this is what they're getting. This is what this masculine energy is planning. Looking to the future, having a strong vision about this, and ready to step outside their comfort zone so that they can get to this. Their Ten of Cups. This is all of your wishes fulfilled. Either bringing the families together. Even when I look at this card, I see that whoever is possessing this energy here, you guys have kids, or maybe this is their daughter from this other family, and you may have a son, or you may have small kids, or however you may want to intertwine your families, but however, it still leads to the Ten of Cups. And then if you look, you see how you got the rainbow flowing through here. This represents to me a promise. The rainbow is always usually God's promise, the divine's promise. Okay, because there's some prayers and intentions that have been said, and this is what's being promised to you, that all of your cups being fulfilled. Wow. Okay, so this is definitely true happiness, emotional stability, commitment, That's interesting. I'm definitely digging that. So with this masculine energy, or if you are my masculine energy of my collective, there's something that's hidden. Okay, but you're tired of drowning. All right, you're tired of the lies, you're tired of the fear, the anxiety here. The moon card is in the reverse. All right, so you're ready to come from underneath that water. Now, you got to rely on your intuition, is what Spirit is saying. You can't operate in this low vibrational energy here. The selfishness, or having these, low expectations and being manipulative is not the way out. Because it's deceptive energy, is what Spirit is saying. It's very deceptive energy. Use your intelligence and use your logic. You have to be clear in your thinking when doing this. So this is why you need to rely on your intuition at this time. All right, so you can blend your intelligence with your emotions and your spiritual energies to help make this decision. You hear me? Blend your logic, okay, with your emotions. What are you feeling in your heart? Blend those two together along with your spiritual connection, the spiritual energies that are supporting you in this to make your decision. Wow. You just got the a cheat code, man. Look, the Tower card. Yeah, and the Storm card, that was the first card. It's the Tower is coming because it is. Yeah, it may cause some bitterness. Fuck. It's a dead end though. The Tower has to come. You've been delaying this. Of course, it's going to cause separation or some type of grief. That's a part of change. When we go through a transformation, it's not always easy. When you disconnect yourself from people, it's not easy, even if the people are toxic. Okay, but you have to leave weak situations behind. They have to end, and you have to shift your views here, and make some adjustments. This is why the Tower is coming. Okay, now you haven't failed. This is what Spirit is saying. You are not a failure. You did not ruin this situation. But guess what? You see it. Because I have the 4 cups and the 4 pentacles here, or your person sees it. They're in the reverse. All that contemplating and being disconnected, being released before holding on tight is hell to the past. Here, you see how she's clutching her purse? Like, no, mine. I'm holding on to all of this hurt and this pain. Being possessive over this shit. But guess what? Again, there's some clarity and some awareness and in acceptance that's being gained by this masculine energy here. And they're choosing happiness. And although it's going to bring a damn storm, they're ready to be generous and start to give to something else. They're ready to overcome if any jealousies, release past lovers, okay? They're ready to move on from this situation without being hindered by the past wounds and the past hurt and the past pain that has taken place in their life, and especially with that connection with that Queen in reverse. Wow. Yo, that was a lot of information. I hope y'all caught me there, because I know I said a whole lot, and it was just like a whole lot of different energies popping out in this, and to basically try to break it down to accommodate who I'm speaking to, right? But it's time to release the negativity, is what Spirit is saying. I don't mean no harm, but it's time to release the negativity. The negativity is what? The way you feel, okay, negative thinking, negative mindsets, and the negativity is what? This is where all of this negative emotional energy is coming from. Where is it? I'm looking for that Queen in the reverse. That other Queen, because I had this Queen come out a lot of times. Alright, speaking. Hold on, I'm going to find it. Oh, hey, hold up. They came out as a High Priestess in the reverse, too. Shoot, this could be more than one person that you tied into. You may got 2 baby mamas. I'm sorry to say that. I don't know where that came from. 2 ex-wives. 3 shorties you dealing with. But look at that. Look at that. It's time to release the negative energy. I ain't say it. The card said it. Okay. That's coming from my spirit, guys. Alright, so hopefully that helped you out for the day, and that'll give you some encouragement, because the day is still young and you probably still at work, so you probably doing a lot of thinking about how you gonna have this conversation when work ends. I don't know where all this stuff is coming from. But guess what? They're outside cutting grass and it's loud. So I'm getting ready to stop this video. Definitely hit the like, share, subscribe button if you're feeling my vibe. Until we meet again for tomorrow's daily tea. I love you guys. Peace.